This is the moment that you all been waiting for. I'm not really sure about that.
We're just gonna assume that you were waiting for this video.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you must have read the title, in today's video we are going to go through my TBR list. For those of you who don't know what TBR list is basically to be read list. I have all the books that I have been putting off since 1 year now. Sometimes I just don't feel like reading that particular genre, or sometimes the ratings of the books are too high and I feel like if I read them and not like them, I will be disappointed. These are the few reasons why I've been putting off these books. You know what? 2023 is going to be different. We are going to complete our TBR list first and then buy more books. I feel like every reader have this habit of buying new books even though they have this whole huge pile of books which they have not read. Anywho, without further ado, let's get into the video and go through my TBR list. So I have 8 books here in total. So I have 9 books here in total. The very first book that we have here is 99% Mine by Sally Thorne. This book is a brother's best friend trope, which is the trope that I love a lot. Basically, we have Darcy here who falls in love with a boy at the age of 8, but the only flaw in that boy is that he is her brother's best friend. It is also a second chance romance, I guess. The title comes from that Darcy, when she first found Tom, he was just 1% hers, and as the decade passes, you know, she's hellbound on making Tom hers, like all the rest 99%. Second up, we have Malibu Rising. If I don't like this book, I'm going to be disappointed in the whole humanity. This book is written by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Malibu Rising is about a particular party night. This book contains all the, series of events that happens in that party. The book that we have here is The Unhoneymooners. This book is written by Christina Lauren. Recently, I did a reading vlog of one of the book written by Christina Lauren. It's called Soulmate Equation. If you haven't read that and watched my vlog yet, you're missing out. This book screams drama. Some inexplicable mishaps to a recent layoff, her life seems to be almost comically jinxed. By contrast, her sister, Amy, is an eternal champion. She even managed to fiance her entire wedding by winning a slew of contests. Unfortunately for Olive, the only thing worse than contest bad luck is having to spend the wedding day with the best man, Ethan Thomas.
Wow!
Olive braces herself for wedding hells, determined to put on a brave face, but when the entire wedding party gets food poisoning, the only people who aren't affected are Olive and Ethan. Suddenly there's a free honeymoon up for grabs and Olive will be damned if Ethan gets to enjoy paradise solo. I think I'm going to enjoy this book a lot because drama. The fourth book that we have here is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. The title sounds so fishy. This book is about a girl who reinvestigates a case which had been closed since a very long time. The cover is very creative as well. The fifth book that we have in our pile is It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. It's a small town romance. We have Piper here who is an influencer. She is from a very, big city. She causes some problems there. Her stepfather decides to send her to a small village. And there she meets Brendan. Thus their small town romance begins. Next up, we have One True Love. This is again written by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have been dying to read this book. I'm not even exaggerating. This book is basically about a lady who gets married. One day she receives a news that her husband's airplane was crashed. So she thinks that her husband is dead. And she falls in love with another man. But after 3 years, she receives a call from her husband saying that he was not dead and he was surviving on an island. Something like that. This is just the back of the book, which I explained you guys. So just imagine what will be inside the book. And this is why it makes this book very interesting. Next up we have A Thousand Boy Kisses. This is by Telly Cole. This is about a teenage girl and a boy who falls in love with each other. Due to some circumstances they cannot be together, and because of that reunited after a certain amount of period. But unfortunately the girl, when she fell in love with that boy, is not the same when she meets him again. On number 8 we have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. This is an office romance. This book was actually recently made into a movie. That is why I picked this up. I really want to know what the fuss is about. Let's see what this book holds for me. Last but not the least, on number 9 we have The Verity. Now, I have a lot of emotions against this book because this is written by my favorite author, Colin Hoover. This book has some horror touch to it. One of my favorite YouTubers made a reading vlog out of it. She had a lot of reactions to this book, and that is why I picked this book. I want to really read it. Come on, it's Colin Hoover after all. So we have actually gone through all my TBR list. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you start any book in the comment section. Please, if you love this video, please like it and share it. If you want to discuss the books with me in detail, you can check out my Instagram and text me there. And that was all for this video. Please take care of yourself, stay safe and keep reading. Bye!